It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, guys. Welcome to our first stream in like over a month. We are tracking the potential for some severe thunderstorms today across southwest Michigan. There's an 80% chance that a severe thunderstorm watch is going to be issued here soon. We got a line of severe thunderstorms crossing the lake. It's going to take about an hour and a half for them to get across, I'd say. Once they're across, we'll be dealing with some damaging wind gusts and a lot of lightning and heavy rainfall. So this is going to be a pretty active day for some severe weather. That severe thunderstorm watch just got issued, as a matter of fact. We're here in Marcellus, tracking a couple cells that are popping up ahead of the line. Models did project those to strengthen and maybe take off and produce some rainfall, so we are going to go after them. They're moving very slow. And since they're moving very slow, we can get right underneath them and stick with them for a while. So that's our goal. This right here on this side is the very first spot where I ever chased. It was in fact a developing derecho back in 2021 or 2020. Maybe it was 2020. But it was developing derecho over Marcellus that did quite a bit of damage. Might have been 2023. Man, I'm losing track of my days. But I remember this road. Memorable. We are heading into Marcellus. And we're going to go a little bit west of Marcellus, see if we can get on this storm. You can see it right here. Storm's right there. Boy, it's hot out today, too. It's been hot out all week. Everybody's doing, having a great having a day today. Hello, Jazz. Tuning in right now. See if it'll recover. There we go. That's heavy rainfall off to the west. It's not really amounting too much right now. These cells over the lake crossing right now looking rather spicy. Special marine warnings out for pretty much the entirety of the southern half of Lake Michigan. Berry County, which I'm expecting that to be updated soon. These, to say the least. It's hot like jalapeno. Marcellus News. It's an ice cream joint. What? Okay. We got multiple cells popping up. Dowagiac, Cassopolis, probably going to get some rain. South Bend, you're seeing a little cell pop up there. The one issue we're having today also is the KIWX radar is down. And it's probably not going to be up for several days. So we are going to be chasing in this area for that specific reason. It's going to need some eyes while they fix their radar. The Cassopolis cell is getting a little more steam. I'm kind of curious about that one. I'm curious to go south a little towards Jones. Yeah, I think so. We'll make a little U-turn. That's a wildcat whippy dip. Whippy dip wildcat. Whippity dip. We're gonna go south, M40. Yeah, that's southern. Again, tornado threat is low today, very low, in fact. There's not much wind shear. Mainly the threat today focuses on damaging winds. It's torrential rainfall that could lead to some flash flooding. It's also on the table because some of these thunderstorms will change each other. There we go. Yep, that southern cell is the one I want. Cassopolis Penn. It's heading straight for Jones. Gonna bring some heavy rain to Jones. And then along came Jones. Slow talking Joe. Along came Yankee. Yeah, a little bit of a there. Just did a quick stream refresh, guys. We're having some connection issues today. It's kind of weird. Alright, we should be fresh now. Be smooth. The northern flank of those storms, just coming off of Kenosha, has a little Boeing segment on it. It looks like that's probably some pretty damaging winds. So if you live near the Grand Rapids area, you want to keep that in mind. There's probably some damaging winds heading your way. going to go to Fantasia. That's it. To get on this cell. Dump in some rain. That way. Very slow. We're going to get on M60 coming up in just a little bit. M60 will give a cell and also give us a southern view of the cell to the north. Where you ain't missing a thing. Now the K values here are between 500 and 5,000. So break through this, definitely going to pack a punch. No doubt about that. Hello, good afternoon. All right, I can see the cell to the right. You can see there's rain coming out of it. Pretty good clip. We've also got the cell developing to the north. You can see the base. There's not really lowering at the base at all, and there probably won't be too much of that today. It's really looking more like a damaging wind downburst type threat today. We do have a lot of downdraft cape, and we do have a lot of surface-based cape. These might be just some pulsars. I would like to get underneath some rain. Sue Rollins, thank you for subscribing. these we should be able to keep up with them. All right, let's drive into it. This thing's dropping a lot. It may not look like the P-watts are. The amount of water is just so let's go eat it. Oh, this guy. But we can still catch up to it. You can see it right to our right here. We can just take a northbound road and get back on it. No problem. Let's see what we got in terms of navigation here. See if there's a north road that we can go. Hi, buddy. He's going to the ski area. You do that, man. Let's see if there's any direct northbound roads. In Vandalia, kind of Penn Road. Penn I'll get us back up. We need to drop back north. Penn Road's our road. cell in Galena. Really up. I want to get back north on it. Here comes some rain. Starting to rain right here. And we'll approach in the south. Hey, my wipers right. This 4.5 that easy. We'll get some lightning soon. Just slightly north to 10. Cumulus clouds right now, as you can tell. Here's the updraft associated with this one right here. There's a lot of as you can just don't really have too much action beneath them because there's not much here today. It's a low shade. This is Patton Road, just the one we want. Yes. Temperatures dropped from 91 to 81. For the result of this rainfall. Don't be followed by a sector on this road. Here's the southern flank of this one. Beautiful. It's got a base. Look at that one, guys. This one's a little basic, but this one's gonna have a nice solid. Is that right? Yep. Check out that bass. It's probably not going to do anything, but a little bit. Yeah. Still out here. I mean, it's a little tiny wall. woods. The storm to the south. This is the storm to the north. Look at her go. Look at her go. Got a lot of nice rising scud motion right there. It's rotating too. It's rotating right there. It's a little loud. You can see that here. Look at it. She's a beaut. We're gonna get a little closer. A little bit closer. We're right next to this thing, you guys. This is sweet. Again, it wants, but I don't think it's just gonna do it. If she does, though, that'd be pretty stinking wild. And then we'll have a nice road. Whew. Feel the breeze coming in. Updraft motion on the front of this cloud here. Outflow, primarily. It's got an outflow boundary forming right here. Yep, all outflow. So the inflow piece is on that side. You kind of see that little circulation of rainfall there. It's kind of concentrating into one spot there. Man, that's beautiful. That's a gorgeous storm. It's so dark right here, and then the sun's just shining all around. You don't get many storms like this. Oh, what a hot day will do. Alright, it's pouring rain over there, but it's dry here. It's wild to think about. It's a rainy day. It's a pretty storm by Marcellus. There's one coming up towards Constantine, Middlebury area. Might go and get that one in a minute. Severe thunderstorm warning on the cell in Joliet. That storm is also going to come this way. All right. Let's go east. Whee! She's a fancy one. Guys, look how what's wrong with my stream. I've got great reception, but it's working terrible. I need to figure out why that is. Yeah, I don't know why my stream's breaking up a lot. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pull over somewhere and just... Hi guys. I know my stream's breaking up a lot, so I'm doing some work. I think my phone is too hot, so I'm letting it cool down a little bit. It's pretty hot out today, so we're working on it. But this seems to be working better. Just pure Starlink, operating off Starlink. So we might look at doing that, because ever since I got upgraded to Turbo 5G, not really a big fan of it right now. But the stream has just been terrible. So we're gonna do some work. Meanwhile, our little cloud over there is typical updraft wood. Guys, I figured it out. My latency was set way too low. Whoa! Oh my gosh. More. It's still going, guys. Up steam. It's got lightning. Major CGI. Hello. This thing's rotating good. Rising motion right in front of me. That base is getting a little lower. This does have some rotation on it. It doesn't look too... It's not really strong. The rotation isn't going to be really strong enough to do too much, though. That's the thing. I don't expect it. Whoa! Big CG right in front of me. That was big. Thing's heading right towards Vicksburg.
Upgrade to 6 cameras at a time or 8. If you want to put the WT4 screen in, that's our sky camera there in southeastern Kalamazoo County, facing that storm as well.
Yeah. Is that a grass cycle or something? On the corner of Mount Zion and Culver Road. Kind of just chilling here for the minute to think about this.
Southwest Michigan. That's directly from the national. As you guys know, our shelter gets swept up the same way. Should always have a plan of action to in case you guys get a sufficient length of warning. Now, again, if you are straight to the east, it's going to be that time of year once you think about, hey, you can see it's 2 or 3 counties, maybe 4 or 5 counties away. It's going to be coming our way in the next several hours. Let's get our supply line ready so that way we are prepared when these warnings are issued.
There. With pure Starlink, my stream's running way better than non-pure Starlink. We're sticking with Starlink. Got some westerly outflow winds. A little gusty here with this. Now it's just a mumbo jumbo of Southwest Michigan. This should be out of your hair by 6 to maybe 7 o'clock at the latest. Again, over in the east side of the state as we get closer to dusk. So if we can make it through this system, we should be good to go by sundown tonight. But again, over the next 5 to 6 hours here, these lines, thunderstorms is going to be marching across southern Michigan. So any plans that you can have this afternoon and evening, especially right now in Southwest Michigan, you should be ready to postpone them until later on here in Southeast Michigan. Have fun right now, but do know these storms are on your way. And again, we're using some a little bit more strict wording here, as these are not just your average everyday 6 mile per hour wind gusts, these are your 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And right now in a couple different locations. First, right now, entering Douglas and Saugatuck as we speak. Holland within the next 30 minutes. Also down to Glen within the next 30 minutes. And South Haven within the next 5 to 10. Also, a flood advisory going in for Chippewa County and Edwards. St. Joseph, Benton Harbor right now. this storm's getting beautiful. I'm gonna get to Heimbach and follow this thing. Wow. There's got to be a nice outflow shelf on this thing.
LLC Marion Center camera pulled up if you would like to show off. We do have a little bit of a ragged looking shelf cloud there as this continues to roll in. I believe this is looking kind of, I don't know if it's due west. It looks to me like it's pointing a little bit either southwest or northwest, just because the cross street there isn't exactly along. Nice looking view in Marion Center there in Marion County, and then I can switch over to our Holland camp, pushers, septic tank, and excavating in Holland. We can see that shelf cloud coming in with some really good looking striations and some spiritus clouds out in front. Very picturesque. I'm gonna mention this right now just because Ryan brought it up, but we have hundreds of thousands of people still out along Lake Michigan right now in Southwest Michigan. If you are at the beach, you should be in shelter right now. Again, this is not your average everyday thunderstorm. This is actually a severe thunderstorm with 7-mile-per-hour winds, and there's still packed beaches right now from Holland down.
Wow, this is gorgeous. Oh, wow.
If you know anybody at the beach right now, please tell them to get to shelter immediately.
Look at this thing, guys.
It's coming in. You do not want to be impaled by a flying umbrella. That's not the place to be right now. Seeing this at the beach, it is pretty much too late. You need to be running to the car if you see this. You certainly do not want to be hit with any small hail, heavy winds, or rain if you are on the beach. Again, this camera here in Coloma, courtesy of Stone. It's located in Coloma. This is actually a really good example for those watching how storms can be fluid and move in all sorts of different directions. You can see the clouds moving, and some people might think it's
Woo, this thing is
it's actually not
cooking.
rotation. It's just the fluidity of the storm and how the storm is moving itself. The atmosphere is weather may move. Comes your gust right into the camera. Yeah, your winds.
Wow, that shelf cloud moving in is going to pack a real nice. I'm looking at it on Michigan stream right now.
I would estimate those around 45 to 50 miles an hour, getting stronger. Getting stronger there. This is Coloma, Michigan, courtesy of Bluestone Defense. This is looking
Wow. I think it's really big.
Terrible severe thunderstorm warning in effect right now. Again, severe thunderstorm watch in effect for all of southern Michigan through 10 p.m. As a reminder, if you're anywhere in southern Michigan tonight, that severe weather is heading your way. Be advised to postpone some plans out there as they send out our gusts march across the state. As a reminder, the Storm Prediction Center also just upgraded their severe risk from a level 2 to a level 3 for all of southern Michigan. That is all the way over into southwest Ontario. So yes, if you are over in southeast Michigan, storms are expected to We did just lose the Coloma camera as well. We do got new severe thunderstorm warning coming in. Again, also considerable in nature. We'll see that orange box pop on in just a second. Also, still some supercells trying to pop up here ahead of the line. These supercells do have a very low end all hazards risk with them. South of Barron. And there's also a couple cells. Used to be 25 there. St. Joseph counties in north central Indiana. Also, tree damage, like homes, roofs, and outbuildings. In this new severe thunderstorm warning, it is all of Cass County, and because they added a little sliver of western St. Joseph County, the text automatically picked up on it as greater than 5% of the county. Going on in Canada. Have a radar north. If you want to look at again, picturesque shelf cloud coming into the Holland area here. You do not want to be on the beach attacking quite the punch today.
That's what people right with this in the back of you.
Back to the radar here. Those guys are already in Holland right now, west side of Holland, in Douglas, Saugatuck, heading into Fentville at the current time. Drew is along that line, entering Glen right now, still approaching South Haven.
Definitely see that updraft inflow right there.
Now about 2 minutes away from South Haven, about 30 seconds away from Covert, about 7 minutes down the road from Bangor, Hartford, about 5 minutes all the way down here into the Buried Springs area right now. There's a lead cell. It must have been weird interaction there. There's one and gone. You guys are seeing in terms of damage as it rolls in.
Man, this storm is beautiful still.
This is along US 31 right now in the Holland area. Up to the north, to the south, it is along the M140 corridor. It's actually a perfect line. It's right straight up and down north to south along the 140 corridor. As
I want to step out for a minute.
Only utilize our messenger for damage reports. Please do not ask us questions in answer them. We are telling you guys right now, please keep messenger open for your damage reports. Also, you can send on those damage reports if you don't have messenger over to our Discord server. That's Discord.
Wow, that's awesome.
We now have portions of 6 different counties and a considerable...
The cloud structure here is just beautiful. Look up. Woo! See the popcorn clouds coming out of the sky? You got the outflow moving in that way, being a push of air. Nice downdraft with a lot of rain falling to the north here. More clouds forming behind it here. Got another nice cloud right here. And a big time line of severe thunderstorms coming in from the west further on. I think I'm going to drop on this storm and make my way back south. I want to engage the main line.
This way. Yeah, those considerable warnings do extend back to Chicago, as Chandler was mentioning. So even right now, these storms are kind of training over the same location, especially in northwestern Indiana. Those storms will be a threat later on for perhaps the Niles area in Edwardsburg. Right now, your main concern is these first storms moving through into Marion County as we speak.
All right, we're heading back towards Jones. This storm, I think, is
Take a peek outside a minute,
starting to lose its steam.
Here, just to see if there's anything,
But I need to get back to Jones,
from the cameras right now. So,
and we're going to engage this next wave coming in on the lake shore.
Still have Ben out there. He's in the Three Rivers area at the current time. He's chasing a prefrontal cell. That is a storm that is out in front of the main line. Did have a funnel cloud on it. It has since not shown a funnel cloud. It is still something we're watching. Ben is right now, that is that cell that is just to the south of Scott's, north of Mendon.
Thanks, Kalamazoo Candy, for the chat.
Map here, see if anything is verified. Yes, it is. Power outages coming in right now. I think. Check. Last night too. If you guys missed it last night, there was severe weather that did cross through Allegheny and Marion County, so a lot of these same areas get impacted again today as the storms do roll through southwest Michigan.
Again, those super chats are my gas money, so I appreciate the support you guys brought there. We're cutting back west and south towards Jones. We're going to engage this main line.
Current time down there at the bottom of the screen, 3:56 p.m. As a friendly reminder, that is the live time. If your time does not match up with it, we have a great view of the shelf cloud coming into the Niles area. Let me take yours live. Yeah. Do have a few patterns coming in. I'm seeing a couple pop in there. All of this wind is located in the far western county. Confirmed gust of 55.
Folks, if you're watching the stream right now, make sure to give it a share. We have a lot of people out on the beaches out there who are saying they had absolutely zero warning of a storm coming in. I'm looking at our current viewers, which is how many viewers we have across on all platforms, and we're running about, I don't know, 25% of what we normally. This line of storms is not going to mess around as it works its way from west to east across the evening hours. Again, we track of our viewership very than what we're seeing right now. So please, please, please be sure to check on your friends and family. Make sure they're safe. Make sure they're taking shelter as they need to. Any 4th of July festivities can still take place, after the storm is done tonight. We're not in a major hurry to get them done. This is not going to be, at least that Joel and I think, an all-night event. There's been no indication to believe that. So everything can continue on in a few hours, depending on where you're located. But be safe. Check out.
Storm. Nimbus.
Coming into that.
So right now what's happening is the slide actually starting to begin just up here. I think it is still interacting with a little bit of the stableness on Lake Michigan. However, these storms are moving into a more stable environment downstream, so they're still trying to get their act together as they move a little bit to the east. So right now, at the current time, again, considerable severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for 70-mile-per-hour winds. We saw on our Coloma cam, those winds at least look to be 60 mile per hour. We did have a 55 mile per hour gust confirmed in Benton Harbor. And so we are at severe limits no matter what right now, whether it's 60 or 70 or any other number that is higher than 60. This is a severe thunderstorm warning that is validating in real time all up and down the West Michigan shoreline. Primary hazard. We do expect some hail, perhaps mixing it as well, but for the most part, this is going to be an only wind event. And damaging winds across a large area are sometimes more considerable than we would see in a brief weak tornado. So do keep that in mind. Wind is wind, whether it is straight lined or spinny in nature, and it can bring down trees, as we saw last night with the storms across Allegan and Berry County, which are, again, in the line of fire for more storms again today. All the counties in pink are in the severe thunderstorm watch. You can see that is Ottawa, Kent, Ionia, Clinton, Shiawassee, Genesee, Lapeer, and St. Clair. All of those counties and all the rest of the counties to the south. So that's the bottom 4 rows of counties here in the state of Michigan in a severe thunderstorm watch as the line of storm marches your way. If conditions are favorable for severe weather this evening, doesn't mean it's happening yet. If you're in a watch, be advised, it could be heading your way within the next several hours. Orange polygon with the red outline is a severe thunderstorm warning. That means that it's occurring now. You should be taking shelter lowest floor of an interior room. Stay away from windows and exterior walls if you can. No matter where you're at in southern Michigan, it's all of southern Michigan this evening in a severe thunderstorm watch, valid until 10 p.m. So if you you have 4th of July plans tonight, be advised to schedule around the incoming storms.
Joel, if you want to just take a look at this, tell me what you think here. This is the Scott's Michigan forestry camera. We'll get that warning in a second. This is looking at the base of that storm. It does appear there's broad rotation, at least ongoing in there. This is the same storm that we were keeping an eye on previously. The structure of this is almost textbook for what we would be seeing on a prefrontal supercell before a line like this. Very clear, defined left edge, sort of scuddy, fingerlingly, raggedy potential wall cloud. This is definitely something we need to keep an eye on here over the next 10 to 15 minutes as well.
That might actually be a separate storm. That would be a new cell in Kalamazoo.
Is it?
Yeah, because the Scots camp, the cell that Ben is on is now south of the Scots camp. Yeah, that would be a new cell that looks like Kalamazoo. We also do have a downtown Kalamazoo camp, but also that might be a community radio. So.
Well, this is facing the same way, so interesting to keep an eye on for sure.
They went well out in advance here for a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning. I'll go ahead and read off the details. As you guys saw that come at the bottom of the screen, the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Calhoun County and Kalamazoo County in southwest Michigan until 5:30 p.m. At 4:03, severe thunderstorm was located near Portage, with additional severe thunderstorms developing across Kalamazoo and Calhoun counties moving east at 25 miles per hour. So they're doing a broad warning for all the storms you see on your screen, plus the additional line is moving in from the west. Movement once again 25 miles per hour off to the east. Hazards, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail are possible with the storm. It's shocking that the Storm Prediction Center did not have any hail risk for us here in Michigan.
There are a few reports, Joel, in northern Berrien County, of power lines torn off poles and power lines down near or in between Stevensville, Sodus, and Benton Harbor area.
Incoming severe thunderstorm warning for Kent County, according to behind the scenes. Chandler, do you have your radio on?
No.
Okay. I have my headphones in for the screen here, so I can't tell sometimes what they're saying.
Thanks to all who are subscribing, tuning in. We're relocating. We're repositioning down towards the Jones area ahead of a line of severe thunderstorms that are making their way towards St. Joseph. We're going to be moving along with these for a little bit. This is going to be very interesting to see how this unfolds.
The new severe thunderstorm warning in effect for a bunch of cells in Kalamazoo and Calhoun counties. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning, so 7-mile-per-hour winds, also 1-inch hail possible. And the special text does say this is a potentially deadly storm. Seek shelter in an interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built structure. Abandon vehicles and search for a more substantial permanent structure and stay away from windows. So if needed, please head to a near substantial structure if you are in this severe thunderstorm warning. And again, as a reminder, they are drawing up a new severe thunderstorm warning for Kent County coming shortly.
We are starting to get some rain here at the office.
There we go. A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. Kent County.
Again, we are. Again, I don't want to say. I don't want to make it sound like we want more viewers. Of course, we do, so we help keep people safe. But for an event
Got CGs on going here.
We can help keep people safe. I've been watching
All right, this guy
our
wants to get over.
current views, and it really just
Come on,
isn't
buddy.
going up.
For you.
Typically,
Merry
when
Christmas.
we have an event all over the southern portion and southwest portion of Michigan, we're running at least 2 times the views that we are right now. So please check in with your friends, check in with your family members, make sure they are safe, and heeding warnings for these strong winds, smaller to moderate size hail coming through.
So this is, they can't share the stream on Facebook. I'm going to have Ryan look into that. Should be able to. New details from the severe thunderstorm warning coming in. Again, these are the details that are being read off from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in Grand Rapids issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Kent County and southwestern Michigan until 5:45 p.m. At 4:08, severe thunderstorms are located along the line extending from 6 miles south of Grand Haven to 8 miles north of Allegan to 8 miles north of Bangor.
We're driving through some rainfall.
Moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 70 mile per hour wind gusts. It is pretty much all of southern Kent County. Considerable damage to trees is expected. The damage is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in this new severe thunderstorm warning include downtown Grand Rapids, East Grand Rapids, Caledonia, Gerald R. Ford International Airport, Ada, Bratton, Dutton, Cutlerville, Belmont, Comstock Park, Northfield, Murray Lake, Alaska, Elto, and Byron Center. Special text: these are potentially deadly storms. Seek shelter in the interior room on the lowest floor of a well-built structure. Abandon vehicles in search of a more substantial permanent structure and stay away from windows. As a reminder, these severe thunderstorm warnings have tiers to them. So there's 3 different levels. You have your baseline for 60 mile per hour wind, your considerable for 70 mile per hour wind, and your disruptive severe thunderstorm warnings for 80 mile per hour winds. Right now we're at the middle point. Right now we're at 70 or perhaps greater. And you can see on velocity radar as it gets closer to the radar just exactly where those 60 to 70 are at. Now here on 146th Avenue heading into Jamestown at the current time. Also Hopkins down to Allegan, down to Nobles, down to Paw Paw being impacted by these winds right now. We also do have Paw Paw cam, Chandler, and the West Side Garden Center camera in Padawan/Kalamazoo County.
I do have the Frontier Truck Parts camera pulled up right now. If you want to take a look at that as the shelf cloud approaches 131 in the Moline area. Again, a very, very sculpted and well-striated shelf cloud. Striated word. Did I make it up?
Got a gorgeous feature coming off of there. That's just scud. That's nothing to be concerned about.
Very, very dominant shelf cloud working its way across the southwest of Michigan.
Oh my word, that shelf is gorgeous. Where's that at again? Ah, it disappeared right when I looked at it.
Multiple cells right now. Nick, your camera is now live.
A new considerable severe thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Oh, here comes some heavy rainfall, you guys.
Were you guys just able to hear that warning come across? And if so, was it double or single? Should have been a sound effect with that. Let me know.
Here comes the precip. It's about to get real heavy. We might lose connection in just a minute.
I can't hear the sound effect myself. That's just something I don't know why it's playing double.
Here comes the wind, too.
Forest Service in Grand Rapids has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Jackson, southern Eagle, and southeastern Lincoln counties until 5:45 p.m. At 4:12, a severe thunderstorm was located 8 miles southwest of Eagle Rapids, moving east at 25 miles per hour. This is going to be a considerable severe thunderstorm warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Also, order-sized hail is possible with the storm. Radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Considerable tree damage also expected. Wind damage also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. In this severe thunderstorm, Tompkins, Ives Junction, and for protection moved to an interior room in the lowest floor. Again, the National Weather is mentioning and abandoned vehicles if needed for search of more stay once again. Every single
gotta
one right
hurry.
now is considerable for 70-mile-per-hour winds that you see in these orange boxes with red outlines.
Pawpaw camera. The shelf cloud is making its way over the west side garden center. You are welcome to play. Power is flickering at the office, Joel, so if I go down, it will hopefully come back one way or the other. Kind of turning into a clustering mess out there.
Also being told right now that Allegheny County Emergency Management is activating their sirens due to the 70-mile-per-hour winds in the northeastern corner. That is up here. Yeah, that's up here in the door area. That Chandler Cole Byron Center camp.
Yep, they're good.
If you're at Byron Center, Cumberville, Kentwood, Wyoming, Granville, it's going to be 70-mile-per-hour winds rolling in the southwest corner of the county right now. It's really easy to see on radars. It's getting closer to the radar site. When you get further away from the radar site, it's tough to tell how much of it's actually basically to the ground. So that's why we have a lot more confidence when it comes to the Grand Rapids area because the radar is over right here.
You can take it, Joel. Just went over the cam. We should see these winds here. Yep. Might have just lost the cam. I have no update. You can pull it off my screen.
We don't have any outages in the area yet.
My easy station is bugging out.
This storm looks ugly right here.
Madawan.
Whoa-wee, look at that. Eerie sky.
How was that at?